Pigeons are getting their own back, and now he's sat under our gazebo. Look at him, the cheeky thing. Hope he doesn't poo on our chair. So welcome to another weekly vlog. I hope you enjoyed last week's vlog. Not that much is going on really lately, but I still thought I'd carry on with these and try to be a little bit consistent and sort of keep my channel to the same sort of vibe, because I think over the years I've been doing like loads of different types of content, and I always read that's not the right thing to do, because the algorithm gets all messed up because it doesn't really know what. It gets confused and it doesn't really know who to push your channel out to, so it just doesn't bother, apparently. So I just thought I'd sort of concentrate on the sort of vlogging content, because it kind of is easier, really, at the moment. So all the different types of videos I used to do will just sort of be incorporated into the weekly vlogs. I don't know if you think that's a good idea or not, but comment down below if you do or you don't. I'm just sitting outside. I've been up for ages, actually, since about 6. Fred came home from a night shift. He's in bed. I know you can probably hear all this. I don't know what's going on. They're always doing things to their garden, those people. I think it's a care home, which is like 3 doors down. And I think it's their garden, but I'm not quite sure. They always seem to be like cutting things down, trees and stuff. I'm a bit worried about Minnie because she's had diarrhoea. And there's always something to worry about. She's had diarrhoea on the little sofa this morning. And so I've had to take all the covers off that again and wash it. And like soak it all in vinegar and do all the kind of things that, I don't know if she peed on it. I could smell like cat pee. But there was diarrhoea anyway. And then I've just come out here and she was doing diarrhoea in the garden, which I've never ever seen them go to the toilet. Maybe they've seen them have a wee, but I've never seen them go to the toilet in the garden. In fact, when they come in, they normally make a beeline to the litter tray. So I'm a bit worried about that. And it was like diarrhoea again. So that's like, she did one on the sofa, one in the litter tray, and then another one. So that's 3 times now since 6 o'clock this morning. It's about 10:30, 11 now. But she's absolutely fine herself. She's playing, running around the garden and stuff. She's not lethargic or anything like that. I don't know whether to give her some pumpkin puree, because I'm always confused about pumpkin and cats. I thought it was for constipation, but it also treats diarrhoea. So I might give her like a teaspoon of, they're just running over to me now. Hang on. Hello. Hello. You okay, Minnie? Are you okay? Got a poorly tummy, Minnie Moo? He's ignoring me now. I think he's gone over there. I think I'll try and give her a teaspoon of like pumpkin puree. I know I've got some somewhere. I'll mix it in with her food. See if it helps. I know it helped last time. It's helped when I thought they were constipated, and it's helped when they've had diarrhoea, so I'm going to try it anyway. You can get Applause do like a food which has got pumpkin in it, chicken, but they've gone off chicken. I wish they would eat chicken, to be honest, but they won't. They'll only have tuna. So yeah, that's it. So I'm just going to wait for Fred to get up. I might pop to the shops because I've got no idea what time he's planning on getting up. He's not got to go back to another night shift. Minnie, don't jump up there. Minnie! So yeah, I might pop to the shops if he's not getting up super early and see if I can try that food with the pumpkin in. You in the chairs with me, Minnie? You okay? You okay, big bubbly? So we're just making tacos for tea, and we had this El Paso, is it, Fred?
El Paso.
Yeah, so we had this one in the cupboard. We got it from Lidl the other week. We normally get like the outer zone one. There's no sauces in it, and there's no salsa. You meant to get a little sachet of like the sauce stuff, which is like a powder, and then a little sachet of salsa, and there's none, just the shells. So I'm just going to make lunch, and I might eat it outside. I'm not sure. It's not drastically warm today, but it's okay. The cats are out there somewhere. Gosh knows where. Fred cut the lawn the other day. Show you the garden. Here comes Mickey. Down the path. You okay, Mickey? You alright? Where are you going? Oh, we've got loads of strawberries, haven't we? Strawberries. Let's see. So I wasn't sure the furniture, because we left the cushions out, it's been raining on and off, so I wasn't sure whether it's wet, but I've sat down, it's okay, I haven't got a wet bum. So I might sit out here because it is windy, but it's quite pleasant, it's warm, but there is a bit of a chilly breeze, not chilly, but a cool breeze, we'll say. But I'm a little bit protected underneath the gazebo. I'll just show you if I raise this camera up. Won't let me. You might be able to hear the wind chimes really now. We put them up above. I'll show you. So Fred paid quite a lot of money for those wind chimes in Equinox in Tenby. I think they were £90, which I thought was madness, to be honest, but Fred really liked the wind chimes, and they are a nice sound. They're by a well-known brand, Woodstock, Encore Woodstock, and they are much nicer than other wind chimes. They are nice, but I don't know if I would have paid £90 for them, would you? So I've got some lunch, got some sandwiches, got some hummus and some chips to dip. So today I've taught myself how to make this sunflower crochet. It is a granny square, so I'm going to do the next step now. And here it is finished. I really enjoyed this one. It's a bit more interesting than the other granny squares I did last week. What's the trolley?
Should we go to the other home bargains?
No, that's enough. We're just making a start on the kitchen. And what have we found in the cupboards again, Fred?
Woodworm.
Woodworm again in the cupboards. Do you want to see what a woodworm looked like? Because I didn't know. I thought they were worms. That's a woodworm, apparently. Are you sure that's a woodworm, Fred?
What would it be?
Well, I don't know. We could be infested with anything. They look like on your phone. Well, that's a bit different to what we've seen. They're black, the ones that we've seen, Fred.
Don't know. They have to make.
Well, it does say there's little holes. But they keep alive for a few years, burrowing into the wood. Anyway, at least it spurred us on to like make a start on emptying the cupboards, because we've got so much like crap in the kitchen. It's like you don't know where to start. So we're just keeping out like a cup each, a plate each, and things like that. I'm just putting everything away. I find things like this really stressful, to be honest. Don't you, Fred?
I just don't know what they are.
What? You don't know what they are now?
I think they are, but I don't know. Well, are we going to do any baking for next month?
No.
Throw the bakery stuff away.
No, well, yeah, let's just put it all away. Yeah, my idea is to just put everything away and just live like with the bare necessities, the bare essentials, I should say, and then we can get it all out and put it back in the new kitchen. I'm a bit worried now with what these things are. If there's something to worry about, I'm going to worry about it. I mean, we've even got the treatment stuff, because we had it in the bathroom, in the floorboards, and they had to be treated when we got the bathroom done. And we bought the stuff, so we've still got that stuff, haven't we?
Oh my god! Oh, look at this.
What? What, Fred?
Oh, here as well.
Do you wanted me to come through there? Into Woodworm Central?
I was going to put everything into there. I'm just taking rid of all.
What, you're taking them down now?
Today, yeah.
Oh. But don't forget that whole board goes across all.
Yeah, no, I'll take the
Well,
top bit
first
off.
things first, we need to empty and put all this stuff in boxes then. We'll find a home for them, Fred.
I am.
First. So where should we put them?
We're going to have to get rid of most of these. Just keep a couple in there.
Oh.
Look at this. This is...
Can I show the viewers? Oh, Fred, I don't... is there creatures there?
Look at that. Look.
What we're looking at?
It was just that, like there.
What's all that brown?
Paper.
Well, it is damp behind there then. Look at all that black. Oh, Fred. What's that? Is that
the old
wood?
plaster, I think.
Or is that plaster?
Or wood, I don't know.
Something just either dripped or fell. It's plaster. What's that yellow stuff? Is that lining paper or is that the wallpaper they had?
I don't know.
It could have actually been the wallpaper they had, you know. Sorry, old kitchen that's been up since the what did we say, 1970s?
Yeah, 50s.
No, it wasn't 50s. Oh my God, grief.
Oh, what the hell was that?
What was it? A tile fell?
Want some tiles?
Is it any of the patterned ones?
No.
No, just chuck them. Oh, Fred. Oh, don't bring it by me.
Why would you put them up there when I'm walking?
I never put them up there. That's just why I tell you, as I'm the manager, that you should get things organised. Oh my good God. You shouldn't do things without the manager's permission, Fred.
There you go.
Is that how much they've eaten away at?
What do
The
you mean?
insects, like where it's all like
Yeah,
at the bottom.
all that there.
So hi, so I'm just up. I'm ready. It's raining out there. It's not a great day at all, to be honest. But I've got to go to the hairdressers, not to have my hair done today. I'm going to have a patch test. I'm going to a new hairdresser's. My old one I've been going to for years has moved to a new salon. And it's like a really posh, fancy affair place, which I just don't really feel comfortable with going to. I don't know why. I don't know if it's an age thing or it's an anxiety thing. I honestly don't know why. But I don't feel comfortable going there, and it's a shame because I like that hairdresser. So I've tried to find one around here. I messaged loads of places on Facebook because I don't like calling people, but nobody gets back to you. Everybody wants you to have a patch test. I just think that's really awkward, just like popping in to have a patch test. I've only actually ever done that once. I know it's for health and safety reasons. People can get these like crazy reactions and stuff. But I've only ever in my whole lifetime of having my hair dyed since I was a teenager, I've had to have a patch test once, and that was after the pandemic. And that wasn't that well. That was awkward because she had to come out of the. It was like still in the restrictions, and she had to come out of the hair salon and do it. I remember Mum and Evie walking around with me. It was one like round the corner from Mum's house. So I found a salon round the corner from my house this time. But when I've looked on her Facebook page, she's only been hairdressing for 1 year. Her mum and dad have bought her this salon selectives. Who remembers that advert? That was a blast from the past. It just popped into my head. Yeah, anyway, getting back to the topic in hand. She's only been hairdressing for a year. She's quite young. I don't know. It's not as though I have anything complicated, so I don't know why I'm worried. Just going to have a trim. I'm just going to have an all-over brown. And I may have these blonde bits, but I'm not sure if I'm brave enough to get her to do them. Or just tell her to just dye my hair brown. I don't know. Yeah, I'll see. I'll see on the day. But I've got to pop round there this morning between 10 and 11, so I'm just going to go at 10 because I don't understand what that means, come between 10 and 11. I don't like that kind of thing ever. Not when it's like, if somebody told me, oh, just pop round in between, I wouldn't mind that if it was someone I knew, but when it's like, couldn't you just give me a time to go there? So I'm going at dead on 10 o'clock-ish. But I've got to go and get some cash out, because she wants a deposit, which is something else I've never paid at hairdressers before. She takes a £25 deposit. So yeah, I feel like that's a bit of a cheat really, but I suppose it's in case you cancel or don't turn up. And with her being a new business and quite young, I suppose she's got to sort of safeguard that. It just shows the way things are these days. I'm a bit out of the loop really. Anyway, so I've got to take £25 with me, deposit, and have this patch test. And then, long story short, I'm going on Wednesday. I'm in work Monday, Tuesday, and I'm going on Wednesday morning at 10 o'clock. That I do have an appointment time for that. So don't need to worry about that. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see. So I'll have to go because I paid a deposit. I really don't want to go. That's the other moral of the story. I haven't had my hair done since December. I hate going, even when it's a salon I know. I just really have anxiety for like anything like this now. And I don't think I ever felt overly comfortable when I was younger with going to the hairdressers. I'd be lying if I said I did. I've always hated it, to be honest. I've hated doing small talk. I've always felt uncomfortable and awkward sitting in the chair. This last hairdresser I had never really made me feel that way. She was all right. I've had a few recently that were all right. But I just remember thinking back to when I was in my early 20s and used to go to some of these salons and they could be quite snotty and I don't know. Maybe I just thought that. I don't know. Anyway, I booked this appointment. I've got to go. I was debating whether to just do it myself at home and just not bother going at all. But then I thought I don't really get that many things done lately. You know, I don't have eyelashes and Botox and all of these things done like other people have. I used to have microblading on my eyebrows, but I've not bothered with that since I had my blood clot. Because I was on blood thinners for such a long time. I didn't think it was a good idea to be having tattoos. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going for the patch test. I've got to go pop out. I was going to walk into town and get some money out, but it's like pouring down and doesn't seem to be stopping. I'm not one for walking in the rain. Never have been. I don't like getting my hair wet. And then I've got to go into the hairdressers and have a patch test. So I don't know what I'm doing for the rest of the day. Because it's such bad weather. We had the man here the other day and we've got the kitchen sorted. Well, he's coming to do the kitchen on I think it was the 5th or 6th of July. So that's when that's going live. Fred's already started taking cupboards down because we found those horrible insects in there. So we've got like the rest of the whole of June to sort of like gut the kitchen. It's just ridiculous. I'll show you something now. Because these boxes here in the hallway are what have come out of the kitchen already, and the cupboards are still full. That's absolutely ridiculous, isn't it? It just goes to show how much crap you have in your kitchen. I just want to chuck it all out. To be honest, I want to, and Fred has asked all the women at work, because he thinks it's ridiculous, I want to throw everything out and get all brand new stuff, to an extent. I want new plates. My cups and things, they're all like higgledy-piggledy anyway, and I'm like emotionally attached to the cups. But no, I want new plates and new bowls, new utensils. I would even go as far as new pans, but we haven't had them that long. So, you know, I wouldn't say new pans, but I would like, you know, new roasting dishes, new casserole dishes, all of that jazz. I would like new tea towels, new, you know, everything new. I just feel like if you spent like, how much are we spending? 5, 6, 7, 8, £8.5 on a new kitchen. Why, pray tell, would you put your old crappy old rusty old oven tins in it? But Fred doesn't agree with that. It's very hard to get Fred to chuck anything out, to be honest. Even though he won't admit to that. And he might shout if he sees this on the vlog, but it'll be so far in. I don't think he watches that far. So don't tell him I said this. But it's hard to get him to throw things out. I'm also a bit the same. I collect a load of stuff and then think, oh, I might need this one day. But I do want new stuff in the kitchen. I don't care about tea towels and stuff like that. I don't know. We'll see if I get my own way. But Fred's asked all the women at work and they said they would like new stuff as well if they had a new kitchen. So, yeah, it's not just me. And then he sort of softened to the idea of it all then. But anyway, I better go and get some money out. I think I'm just going to have to drive to Asda or somewhere, get the money out, and then walk round to the hairdressers. So I popped into Primark and bought just this like summer dress with like daisies on, I guess. I don't know what it'll look like. I just picked it up. It was £16. I really think the dresses and things in Primark have gone up. I just bought a little pair of pyjamas as well, which are like this. They're just a white pair with like a little blue floral design on. I thought they were cute. They're shorts, and you can see on the picture there, they're like shorts and a button-up design, and they felt quite soft. How much were they? Probably expensive. I say expensive, but for Primark it's expensive. Can't see. Doesn't say. And then I just got this little t-shirt, which is like a printed t-shirt, and it's A Bridge Over the Pond of Water Lilies by Monet. I think Mum's got this picture, or she used to. And that's just really for when I'm doing my walking or something like that. I'm sort of running low on t-shirts. And then I've also been to Home Bargains and bought yarn, or yawn, as Fred calls it. I bought a lemon yellow, a pink, a grey. They're about £1.20, I think. This one is another sparkle white. It was too fluffy, the other one I bought. And then I bought a light grey to make some more granny squares. Oh, and like a teal. Is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I bought some, we always like tater tots. So they had tater tots in there. Bought 2 packs of them. Some hummus. Fred likes to take to work hummus and like carrots and cucumbers and things to dip in. And then I found this fragrance hand wash, and I just kind of like the look of that. It was £1.50. I got 2 of them, rose and amber. A fresh green violet leaf, giving it a crisp, clean feel. The heart is warm and sophisticated with leather and resin notes, balanced by earthy papyrus and soft rose with a woody touch of incense and smoky wood. It's a rich, elegant scent that feels both natural and mysterious. I mean, it's a bit much for a hand wash, isn't it? It smells quite nice. It's something different from like your bog standard hand wash. I saw somebody advertising that. I say advertising because it was an influencer on Instagram. So I'm looking forward to making some granny squares. I've got nothing to do today. Sometimes I like being in the house by myself, but other times it gets a bit lonely, and you could do with like someone coming to visit or something, but no one ever comes to visit. Sometimes I think that's quite odd, really, because I always thought when I had my own house that I bought, people would come to visit me, and they don't. I don't know what that says about me. I was thinking about it the other day. Okay. Less about depressing talk. Good morning. It's Sunday morning, and I've just been out and picked this big crop of strawberries. It's a really nice warm morning this morning. Thank God. It rained all day yesterday. Mum came to visit, and I meant to give her some of these strawberries to give to Squirt, the tortoise, because we've got all of those. Some of them I've had to chuck into the grass for the birds because it looked like something, either they'd rotted or something had already started eating them, but these ones are all okay. I'm really pleased with them. Almost a bowl full. You hungry? Get your dinners. There's a peg on the floor. Where's Minnie? Is she coming for hers? Yeah. Good boy. So, I just thought I'd show you once again the sunflower granny square that I did. It's not perfect, but it's not bad for a first attempt. And then I did another one straight after, like a green one, like more of a, well, it is a sunflower, but it's a different colour, different variation. I would like to try, there's a daisy pattern as well. I think I'll try that one. And then this, if I make this out of a blanket, probably for the cats, they can all be like flower themed, and I'll use the other granny squares for another blanket. I don't really know what else you can make out of them really. Hopefully I won't get bored of it before that time, because I've got no idea how you sew them together. This week I bought 2 books. I bought Anne of Avonlea. I do have a copy of this already in a set that I've got. I do like these. I think it's Wordsworth. It is Wordsworth Publishing. I've had some of these before. Isabel bought me 2 of them, God, ages ago now. I think it was when I was ill, recovering. She got me Peter Pan and Alice in Wonderland. So I've got Anne of Avonlea. And I kind of think I do need the Anne of Green. I think I bought the Anne of Green Gables for my sister a few birthdays ago for her. I really like these books. They're really cute illustrations. They're hard, like cloth bound. And then on the back it says, everything that's worth having is some trouble. So I might reread this one, because I can't really, it's been a while since I read them all. And then I also got The Railway Children. And that's in the same Wordsworth. And I just think, don't you think that's really nice? That cover. Really nice. And on the back it says, don't ask me no questions, and I won't tell you no lies. And there's a lovely illustration there as well. So I don't think I've ever read The Railway Children. I mean, I might have when I was younger, but I can't remember it. But there was a film that we always used to watch as children that we really loved. So I look forward to reading that one as well. So I'm going to sign out of this weekly vlog now, because obviously I have to get it all edited and uploaded, ready for today. It'll probably be this evening, Sunday evening, you'll be seeing this one. So I hope you enjoyed it. You'll be happy to know we have not seen any more insects or woodworms in the kitchen. So they seem to have vacated out with those cupboards, touch wood. Also, Minnie recovered from her diarrhoea after, I think it went on for a couple of days, to be honest. The poor thing, it carried on, and it wasn't like a lot, but I kept finding little puddles of it like all around the house. So it was a bit of a clean up mission all week. It sort of took over the week really of a clean up mission. But I did try the puree pumpkin, and it seemed to work, because they're both, there was nothing wrong with Mickey, but both of them are having normal bowel movements now. So there's an update for that if you're interested. Anyway, take care, and I'll see you again next week for another weekly vlog. Bye.
What are you still doing here? The video's over. Go home now.